He pulled a sword from a stone, led the knights of the Round Table, ruled Camelot in an age of magic, honor, and betrayal. But was King Arthur ever real, or just a myth told to inspire generations? And what if the legend we know is hiding a deeper truth, buried under centuries of war, politics, and lost records? Today, we dive beneath the fantasy to uncover the secrets behind King Arthur's legend and what they reveal about history, power, and myth-making itself. The tale of King Arthur has captivated the world for over 1,000 years. But where did it come from? The first clues emerged not in medieval romance, but in the chaos that followed the fall of the Roman Empire in Britain. In the 5th and 6th centuries, as Rome withdrew, the island plunged into war. Saxons invaded, tribes clashed, and somewhere in this fog of history, a warrior leader emerged. His name? We're not sure, but ancient texts, like the Annals Cambrii, mention a man named Arthur who fought a legendary battle at Mountbatten around 500 AD, defeating Saxon invaders and uniting Britons. No mention of swords and stones or round tables. Just a warrior, a leader, a symbol. Centuries later, that symbol evolved. In the 12th century, a Welsh cleric named Geoffrey of Monmouth wrote Historia Regum Britanniae, a history of the kings of Britain. Here, Arthur becomes a king, a conqueror, a hero of divine right. Geoffrey blends fragments of history with Celtic folklore, Christian allegory, and political aspiration. But why now? Because in Geoffrey's time, Britain needed heroes, symbols of national pride and unity. The legend of Arthur wasn't just storytelling. It was propaganda, a way to inspire people and justify power. The legend grew richer with each century. French poets added Lancelot and the tragic love triangle with Guinevere. The Holy Grail became the ultimate quest, a Christian relic wrapped in mystical symbolism. The idea of Camelot emerged, a perfect kingdom of justice, order, and nobility. But was Camelot ever real? Some scholars suggest it could be based on real ancient hill forts. Perhaps Cadbury Castle in Somerset or Tintagel in Cornwall, both rich with archaeological clues. At Tintagel, excavations have uncovered luxury buildings from Arthur's supposed era, along with mysterious inscription, Artignil. Coincidence? Or a remnant of a forgotten king? And then there's Excalibur, the magical sword. Two versions of the tale exist. One says Arthur pulled it from a stone, proving his right to rule. Another says it was given to him by the Lady of the Lake, a mystical figure possibly rooted in ancient water goddess worship. Is Excalibur real? Maybe not as a literal sword, but as a symbol, it's incredibly powerful, representing the idea of destiny and divine favor. Even Arthur's death is laced with mystery. Wounded at the Battle of Camlan, he's taken to the Isle of Avalon, where some believe he still sleeps, waiting to return when Britain needs him most. A myth? Yes, but also a hope. And here's the deeper truth. The legend of King Arthur isn't about one man. It's a mirror reflecting what each generation needed. A just ruler, a romantic tragedy, a sacred quest. Arthur is who we want him to be, and maybe that's why he's never faded. In the end, it doesn't matter if King Arthur truly lived, or if Camelot ever stood on British soil, because the legend has shaped our idea of honor, courage, sacrifice, and what it means to lead. It teaches us that greatness isn't born. It's earned through struggle, loyalty, and belief in something bigger than ourselves. And maybe that's why, even today, when the world feels lost, we still look for a king to return, a knight to rise, a sword in the stone, waiting for the one who dares to pull it free. Do you think King Arthur was a real historical figure, or the greatest legend ever told? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. And if you believe that ancient myths hold hidden truths, subscribe to Secrets Beyond Time, where history and legend collide to reveal what time tried to bury. Because sometimes the oldest stories are the ones still shaping our future.